Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Southwest Missouri, and in today's video we are going to go over the cost of living in the Springfield, Missouri area. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Chris Moutry and I am with the Agent Plus Real Estate Group here in the Southwest Missouri area. Now, if this is your first time to the channel and you guys want to stay up to date on everything when it comes to the Southwest Missouri area, or more specifically the Springfield, Missouri area, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with that bell. That way you're notified every time that we do new videos just like this one here. We're putting up videos every single week on what it's like to move or live in the Southwest Missouri area and the Springfield area. Now, we are licensed real estate agents here in the state of Missouri, so as much as we love making these videos for you guys, we love even more to help you out with your real estate needs. So that number popping up below here, feel free to call us, text us, or you can send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, does not matter. Reach out to us however you would like, and we would absolutely love to help you accomplish all of your real estate goals. Alright guys, so we're just going to go through this. I do have my notepad down here, so if you see me kind of looking off the screen here, it's just because I'm trying to reference some numbers for you guys. There's a lot of information that I really want to go over to really give you a good idea and in-depth look of what it actually costs to live here. Hopefully, you know, this will help you guys out if you're looking to make the move here. That way you kind of know what to expect when it comes to the cost of living here. But I'm just going to go through, kind of tell you my story, kind of show you some of my own personal bills, you know, just on my own experiences when it comes to different things such as groceries, you know, utilities, housing costs, all of that stuff we're going to cover here. So the first thing that I want to go over, of course, is going to be the housing. So the average sold price in the Springfield metro over the last year was actually $215,000. Now that's the average, so that's not the median. So we're going to go off average here because I think that gives us a better idea of what stuff is actually going for. So with an average home price of $215,000, I just want to kind of break that down into like a monthly bill set. So the first thing though is going to be, if you were to come here and purchase a home for $215K and you put 20% down with a modest 3.5% interest rate, that's going to put your monthly payment at about just a little over $772. Now, I do got to say, I can almost guarantee you that your payment for that will definitely be a little bit more. This is a very rough and vague estimate. I mean, all that we're calculating is the home price, the down payment, and the interest rate. Of course, there's so much more that goes into that. So I just don't come here and think that you can buy a $215,000 house for this exact amount, because that definitely may not be the case. But this will give you a good idea of kind of something to start planning for and to kind of see what you can afford, how much buying power that you might have here. You know, one thing in there is the 20% down. So if this is your first time buying a home and you know your parents have always told you, hey, you know, you gotta have 20% down, that's just not the case now. Conventional loans used to be where you had to have 20% down. Now they can go as low as 5%. Now you will start to run into where you have to start carrying private mortgage insurance if you go below that 20% down, but that's just something that's kind of normal now. And that's on conventional loans though. So there's all kinds of government loans too, such as FHA, RD, VAs. All of those range anywhere from 0 to about 3.5% on the down payment. So there's a lot of options. That's definitely something that you need to just get with a lender. I cannot recommend a local lender enough when it comes to buying here, just because, you know, they know the area, they know all of the different programs that you may qualify for. So if you guys don't already have a lender in the area and you need some recommendations, feel free to reach out to us at that same phone number from the beginning, and we would love to get you in contact with a few of the lenders that we really like and that we know will do an awesome job for you. But going on from that, let's go ahead and hit on rental prices. So the average rental price for a bedroom home here in the Springfield area is going to be about $1,200. So if you're not looking to buy yet and you want to kind of go that rental route, then if you're looking for a 3-bedroom, you're going to spend, honestly, we can see them anywhere from around the $900 mark all the way up to the $1,600 mark. Just depends on what area that you want to be in. And now these prices are for the whole Springfield kind of metro. So, for your Springfield, your Republic, your Branson, your Nixa, all of those, we kind of averaged all these together here to kind of get you a good idea. So no matter where you're moving to, you'll be able to have a good idea and a pretty good reference to go off of. So, but for a 3-bedroom, you're definitely going to look probably, $1,000 plus. We see the average is about $1,200 for a nice home here. So if that's something, if you're moving from a bigger area with a lot higher rental rates, that might be a really good positive for you. But just wanted to throw that in there in case you are thinking about going the rental route. Next thing that we have on here is utilities. So we're gonna factor in just your basic household utilities here. So your electric, your water, your trash, all of that stuff. The average utility bill for all that stuff for a normal size home is gonna run you about $225 a month here. There is talk in the Springfield area that the utilities are actually possibly going to go up a little bit, so keep that in mind. We can't tell what the future holds, so hopefully that's not true, but there is some talk of that with some different taxes and different things like that the prices may go up. But for right now, about $225, anywhere from $200 to $250 per month for all of your basic utilities. That's not counting anything extra, but just your basic household utilities. I would say about $225 will get it done for you. All right, so this next one is going to be internet. It's kind of like your utilities, but it's just something that we want to throw in there too. I don't know how much this varies, across different cities and states that aren't around here. But around here, to get good, solid internet, I would say about $60 a month. I believe we pay somewhere like $59 or something like that. So $60 a month for some good internet can definitely, will definitely get it for you. I know a lot of people are starting to work from home now with the whole COVID thing going on. If that's you and you want a higher grade internet, such as maybe fiber optics, if your place that you choose, has that capability, then that's obviously might be a little bit more, just depends. But I would say for just your average internet that most people have here, about $60 a month will usually cover that cost. All right, so up next is going to be transportation. So if you're coming from a bigger city and you don't have your own vehicle, or you rely on kind of a city supplied transportation, we really don't have that here. There is some buses, there is some other things like that. Of course, we have Uber and Lyft and taxis and all of those types of things. But I mean, around here, you're definitely gonna need your own vehicle. You can definitely live kind of close to where you can have some walkable areas, kind of downtown Springfield comes to mind there, or just kind of position yourself for your location to where you don't have to maybe have a car all the time, or maybe something such as a bike works for you. But for most people moving to this area, you are going to want to get your own vehicle, so that's definitely something that I would recommend. If you don't already have that, then that's something. Moving to the Springfield area, you're gonna need your own car. All right, so going along with the transportation, let's go ahead and talk about fuel prices. So how much is a gallon of gas here? So this is May 2021 when we are recording this video. And just the other day I filled the car up and I believe I paid right at $2.60 a gallon. So pretty modest gas prices whenever you compare it to the national average. We're usually pretty low when it comes to gas here, so definitely a positive. But if you're looking to fill your car up now, it's going to cost you about $2.60 a gallon in May 2021. All right, so this next part I'm gonna go over is gonna be taxes. So I apologize, I'm gonna have to look down at my sheet here, but the first one I wanna talk about is state income tax rate. So this is gonna be, you know, it's gonna range anywhere from 0% obviously, and to the high end of 5.4% of taxable income. The next one I want to talk about is sales tax. So in the city of Springfield, it's going to be 8.1%. So the Missouri state income tax, I believe, is like 4.225%. And then obviously you have your county and city that adds on to that and is going to make it whatever your actual sales tax is. City of Springfield though is 8.1%, and that's about what everywhere around here is. So, I mean, you can pretty well go off of that rate. I mean, it might be 8.3 or 7.8, somewhere in there, but that's about what the whole metro, you know, just kind of sees the actual sales tax rate being. Now, whenever it comes to property tax, I believe that the tax rate is somewhere around $5.50, somewhere in that ballpark area for every $100 of assessed value. So real property here is going to be assessed at about 19% of appraised value, and then your personal property is going to be assessed at about 33 1/3% of appraised value. So that's just what you're actually paying those taxes on. So, you know, obviously if this is your first time buying a home and you're worried about, you know, you hear these tax rates and then you think, oh, I bought a $250,000 home, I'm getting taxed for all of that. It's actually going to go off of, they're going to come out and assessor's going to assess your home, and then whatever the assessed value is, you are going to pay, it's going to be off of 19% of that for your house. So there's something to keep in mind. Obviously people who've already bought homes or in this area or anywhere else for that matter are already going to know that, but for my first time home buyers, just wanted to throw that in there so that didn't scare you off. All right, so this next part that I wanted to hit on was kind of going over what, in my opinion, is the amount of money that you need to live comfortably here in the Springfield area. All right, so in my opinion, I would say to live comfortably here in the Springfield area, you're gonna need to make about $40,000 a year. Obviously, you can make it by on much less or make it easier by making a whole lot more. But for this, I just, you know, when we're talking about being comfortable, I'm not talking about going out all the time or really having any money to put into savings, you know, or going out and hanging out and, you know, just, this is gonna be bare minimum. You're always gonna be able to pay your bills, you know, have food on the table, make sure that everything's paid for, you know, live in a decent home, drive a decent car. I believe that $40K a year can definitely get that for you here in the Springfield area. And now if you are looking for a job here, $40,000 a year breaks down to about $19 to $20 per hour. So there definitely is jobs here that you can get if you don't already have one. Obviously, most people who are looking to make the move here are already gonna be employed or moving here for a job or something like that. But if you are looking for something here, you know, $40K a year is gonna break down to about $19 to $20 per hour. So like I said, a lot of jobs here that can definitely afford that. But another thing is, you know, just off that $40K, it's like I said, there's not a whole lot, you know, there's not a lot of room to do a whole lot of stuff with that. But I mean, you can definitely be taken care of, you know, like I was saying, have a nice home, drive a decent car, you know, go out once or twice a month. But for the most part, it's just going to be the bare essentials for, you know, just your everyday life. But there's also a lot of free resources that you can take advantage of here in the Springfield area. So, you know, if you like to hunt, fish, there is a ton of places here that, you know, that you can go and do that stuff. You can go hiking here. You know, I mean, there's not a lot of hiking trails, but, you know, walking trails, stuff like that, biking trails, you can take advantage of all of those. You know, a lot of parks in the area, a lot of beautiful parks for that matter. So like I said, it's kind of just a extra that I wanted to throw in there to kind of give you an idea if you're kind of wondering how much that you actually need. And then of course that's going to depend a lot on your location and everything else, but that's definitely a good starting point if you want to just kind of have a base, you know, amount that in my opinion would allow you to live here, have a little bit of fun, not too much, but, you know, just be comfortable while you are here. All right, so guys, that's all that I got for this video. Hopefully it helps you guys out, kind of figure out the cost of living here, as well as, you know, just kind of what to expect whenever it comes to the cost, to all of the cost associated here in the Springfield area. But if you guys have any questions whatsoever, days, nights, weekends, does not matter, you know, you can give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, however you guys want to reach out, go ahead and reach out. And we'd absolutely love to help you accomplish your real estate goals. Also, like I said, if this is your first time here and you guys want to stay up to date on all of these videos that we put out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with that bell. That way you are notified every time, every single week, whenever we do a new video just like this one here. But until the next time, hope you guys have a great day. Like I said, you got questions, hit us up. We would love to help.